Okay, James, what's been the most pivotal point in your career?
I think there's been two pivotal points that have had a big impact on me. One when I was young, so I was 22 or 23 coming into the business, and I didn't believe that I was old enough to give face-to-face financial advice, and that was my job at the time. And my boss was awesome. I had a boss called Graham, who's still with the company now. This was in Abu Dhabi. He says, "You're good enough, you're good enough, you're good enough, you're good enough." And he drilled it into me that age is actually just a number. Nigel was always the same as well. Age is just a number. Nigel would always say, if you're good enough, you're old enough, crack on. But it wasn't until I met a client and she answered the door, and I've told this story before, she answered the door and she said, "Oh my God, they sent a bloody 16-year-old in, I just want to look at my pension." And it was at that point that I said to her, she's still a good friend to this day, so she may well be watching. I said, "What do you want? Someone young and good or old and Couldn't believe I said that at that age. I was a bit tired from the day, a bit cheeky of me to say that, but something just clicked maybe, something just switched. And she said to me, "You're right, my current financial advisor is old and let's try someone young and good." And I think from that point, I sat down with her, I showed her my qualifications. I've always been really big into self-development. Look, here are my qualifications. I know I look a bit young. I'm actually not 16 years old, I'm 22. These are my qualifications. Let's have a look at your financial situation. Let's see if I can help you. And she became a client. And that was a pivotal time for me, that if I could convince her that I was good enough, I could convince anyone. Maybe I was good enough. Yeah, I am good enough. It gave me that belief. So I think that was a pivotal point, and I try and encourage young people that are joining the industry. Get your exams, get your qualifications, get good, know your subject, learn. Because if you're good enough, you're old enough. I think that was good advice that I was given, and I try and pass that down. So that was certainly a pivotal point. I think the other pivotal point was when I realized that success is down to you. And I actually think that it might have been a Grant Cardone, book. It was the 10X book. And it said something in there: success is your duty. Success is your obligation. It's down to you. Providing for your family is down to you. Success is up to you. And it was a really good book, and that part really drilled into me. You're right, it is to me. Too many people go through life and they blame everyone else. This is why I'm not successful, because of him, because of her, because of this company, because of that company. Actually, success is down to you. It's down to you to create your own opportunity. It's down to you to create that success. And I think once that really drills into you, you realize that you can either have success or you can have excuses. You can't have both. Someone said to me recently that when you're pointing the blame at someone else, just remember there's three fingers pointing back at you. And I quite like that as well. So I think that those were the two pivotal points in my life. Please do subscribe, hit the button.